Blood Eagle has secured their flag. Blood Eagle has our flag.
What's up, everybody? Freaky here! We're doing some Tribes Extend, North Atlantic, North America, NA Tribes. Yeah, that's what it's called. The Jim Christ Invitational, whatever it is. Anyway, ZFZ versus Epidemic tonight, and with me is Helemar. What is up?
Hey, Freaky, how you doing tonight? How's everybody out there doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. We got some good games tonight. ZFZ versus Epidemic in the NA Tribes tournament. What do you think?
I think it's going to be an interesting game. ZFZ has kind of been out of the comp scene, so to speak, as of late, so they haven't been playing a lot of games. But we'll see how they stack up in this new rule set against Team Epidemic, and the server appears to have just crashed. What a way to start things!
Oh yeah, it's back up though, I think.
So anyhow, yeah, tonight we're gonna have ZFZ versus Epidemic playing on DX, Catabatic, and Blue Shift, and it will be interesting to see how these two teams play on Blue Shift if we do get to a map 3. Based on the previous games that we've seen, you know, Epidemic they are pretty strong, regardless, even without their robot strategy. What do you think we're gonna be seeing on the first two maps here, Freaky?
Well, one of the things that I like about the new rule set is that it changes the feel of Tribes. It feels more like the T1, T2 feel without the mines and the force fields and stuff. So it's a lot quicker and a lot more action, a lot more flag play. And that's the kind of Tribes gameplay that I enjoyed, is not being able to destack and stuff like that.
I definitely agree with that. There were mines in T1, but it was much less prominent, and it was much less. It was much less destructive than it is now in this game.
Well, the thing about the T1 mines was that the hit radius on the thing was ridiculous, and it only had like 5 points, hit points or whatever. And Tribes Extend, you can bolt right on the mine, and it won't do a dang thing. It's just silly, and I'm really excited that this is what we're gonna see tonight, because Epidemic is good. They don't need to but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and for those of you that are not aware, this is the first game of the group matches that will be going on over the next 3 weeks. So we're going to be seeing one of these games every single night with a variety of teams, all the teams that qualified for the Pro League. So we will be, this is the inaugural match of the Pro League, and it will be a good one, hopefully. And we're still kind of stuck on the wrong map here. Not really sure what's going on with Jim, but yeah, I did talk to some of the ZFZ guys, and they have been saying the same thing. Internap is basically winning over them, is what they've been saying, but it does look like they've got most of their people in here, so we are gonna actually see a good game from them tonight, which will be nice.
Awesome. Yeah, I haven't gotten to cast either of these teams in a long time, so.
Well, and while we're in this waiting stage here, let's talk about your new team, Freaky, Zen.
Well, I actually don't know much about it. It seems like our luster fluctuates, and we just had our first scram on Sunday. First map, Arx Novena, was not good, but it's Arx Novena. And, yeah. I hate Arx Novena. I don't get it. And but Catabatic was much better. And we had 2 ringers, and I think once Copo and Conspiracy start showing up, I think we're gonna be pretty strong.
Yeah, I actually I had a conversation with Arcola about what to name his new team, and I suggested Zen, so that's kind of where the team spawned from via the name. I'm sort of the forebearer of your team, as it were.
Oh, that's funny because everybody hates the name.
Wow. How ironic right there.
I don't hate it that much. First time I heard it was like, it's pretty cool. You know, you're fucking up my chi or something like that. I don't know.
Well, that's unfortunate because I am now the forebearer of something that everybody hates. So I will go down in. I will go down
that's only if we do anything. So
that's true. That's true. If the team falls apart right off the bat, then hey, we're good. Then I won't be remembered for that at all. That's a good way to look at it. I know it'll be interesting to see. Interesting to see that team in the house league, and I believe you guys are signed up. So hopefully we'll get some of those games casted as well.
Yeah. Looks like Jim is waiting for the okay from ZFC.
And now there's drama going on about how they're throwing the match and all these sorts of things. They're not going to throw the match. I told Clout that I would disown him if he did throw the match, so not going to happen. And we
all
are...
right.
All right, the map is changing, so as soon as this changes here, I will go ahead and give you guys the live stream that is going to be coming here. And we will do a rundown of the rosters, and we will be... we'll see what these teams can do, and I hope to see a good game out of ZFC, even though they have been out of it. They're probably a little rusty, and we'll see what they can do against Epi, who has been putting up some very, very good games against Vex and a number of other teams that you guys may have seen in the Pro League qualifiers in the last couple of weeks.
Good times.
Good times indeed, and it's always good times with you, Freaky.
Oh yeah, I'm just that friggin' sexy.
That is damn right.
All right, switch it over. DX, beautiful. Get this party started.
All right, and I am going to the live thing here. All right, here we go, and hopefully I have the teams right. Nope, I need to switch that back. Yoink. Dodge was nice enough to give me his little overlay thing, so I actually have a nice overlay to go on my screen. So thank you for that, Dodge, Palm.
Nice.
And that's not quite centered. There we go. That looks good. Alright, so now we are good to go. And looking at the rosters here on ZFC, we've got Clout, Rhetorus, Vector, Internox, Chambers, Curious George, and Demitsu. On Epidemic, we've got Mystical Rush, Source, Trism, DJ Faith, Blue Jay, Lion GG, and Convic. Now, we've had a roster change on ZFC. Titan actually recently quit, so Rhetorus is actually their first string Hoff now, so we'll get to see exactly what he's capable of doing in this game against ZFC. Have you seen Rhetorus play at any recent games, Freaky?
Actually, I remember, oh gosh, I can't remember when, at what point, but I've actually capped against Rhetorus. It was not fun.
Yeah, and if you guys remember, Rhetorus was actually
and just looking, he's got 12 ping. I would kill for a 12 ping. Out here in the, I'm in Idaho, so our backbone's terrible. So I ping like 120, 130 to east, and like 70, 80 on west, and it's like, yay.
No, I know you're feeling, man. We're
12
actually
ping.
We're surprisingly close to each other. I'm actually in I'm in Montana. I'm one state next to you.
Oh, hey, look at that. We're in Montana.
In Bozeman, or right around Bozeman.
Okay, I know Bozeman.
So yeah, it is a ironically close location here that we are at.
You're like an hour and a half from West Yellowstone.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken. Okay,
Yep.
yeah. I went to West Yellowstone a couple summers ago.
So yeah, surprising there. Arcola lives across the street from somebody, I can't remember who, and I live one state next to you. So anyhow, we are 5 seconds out here, and we are gonna get going, and we're gonna see what these teams are capable of doing. So here we go.
Boom, and we're off. Indeedy. Looking over here on the Epidemic side, see what they have set up here. It looks like Mystical Rush is Soldier going out and doing some offense. We have DJ Faith sitting off duties on that flag. And it looks like is Source, is he the sniper? He is indeed way up top of the hill there. He's way up there. And it looks like Blue Jay doing a little soldier defense, actually, going after Internox, the Imp, and Mystical Rush swoops in and gets the disc kill. Actually, Internox killed himself, but he goes down, so the Imp fails first run.
Yeah, and,
Demitsu.
They're probably going after Source because he is a pretty strong sniper. But you do see Vector and Curious George coming in here, and Vector just whiffs right by the flag.
Wow! Boom! And Demitsu is boom down, headshot to the face by Source. He goes down. Blue Jay had met him out there, and he just happened to be right next to the sniper. So Vector coming in for a that was quick. That offense was very quick. Just as the first mortar landed, I saw the capper come over the hill to come in and grab that, but Vector just whiffing on that flag.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, he had a fairly clear flag. Rhetorus was in there still, but he really wasn't much of a threat at that moment. So yeah, it's unfortunate that their first push did not end in a victorious push. But here he does come again, so we'll see what they can pull off this time. And Internox does go splat. But
Curious George is there. Vector is out clean. 775. Looks like he took a little bit of chain gun fire. He's off to the races. Source has him in his sights. Misses his first shot, though, and he's off to the races. Passman filled second shot misses. Lion GG right in front of him. And Lion GG looks like tossing some stuff onto that flag. Vector 479 underneath his base. Now getting chain gun down from Lion. 309 drops it off behind his base. Demitsu's going to pick this up. Here comes Lion. He's going to go down. Flag stand. Demitsu going to cap this up. ZFZ is going to take a 1-0 lead with really quick. Only 2:15 gone.
Yeah, and I mean, this is something that, everyone's saying, Epi's gonna win, this match. If you look at the Shazbucks leaderboard, as it were, for this game, the odds are basically 2-1 in favor of Epidemic. So, looks like there may be an upset as far as that goes tonight, and some people, including myself,
whining about their Shazbucks.
Exactly.
Oh, brother. Anyway, Mystical Rush looks like they are doing a little bit of a D-stack. 4 on defense. Mystical Rush on soldier duty. Going after Demitsu. Looks like he's a Raider shield pack. Trying to bring him down. And Blue Jay is coming in now. Mystical Rush is hurt. Vector coming in for a cap right behind him. He's open. Here he comes. But no, he takes a little bit of damage off on that flag stand and pushes him off his route. Curious George trying to come in to grab that flag, but he goes down on the flag stand. And it is secure.
So yeah, on the other side, it looks like Convict went for a route, and he does get a pick right out of the field.
Grab.
And he's going.
Off. Convict coming down, taking a little bit of fire from behind. It looks like it was Clout, but Clout goes down. Here comes Convict for the cap. Flag was returned, and it's going to be dropped, picked up by Trism right there. Flag stand, bada boom. They're going to tie this puppy up. 1-1.
And I was just informed that I actually had the colors right the first time around, so thank you for that.
Womp womp.
There's always bloopers to have the first time.
Epidemic coming back with a quick cap there.
Yeah, so the ZFZ guys definitely showed the strength, and Epidemic may just be feeling them out right off the bat, just to see what they're capable of.
I'm watching Vector now. He's switching up his route as Source might see him this time. Oh, he sees him. Uh-oh. Boom!
And boom, down he goes.
Down he goes. Convict leaving on his route for Epidemic. We have to decide. ZFZ Internox, though, grabbing that flag. He's in an imp, but he gets sniped once again by Source, and he goes down. So back over here on the other side, here comes Convict for a grab. Coming in, that Hoff is sitting fine, and squish. He goes down.
Very
so no
apt
dice
description.
There. Yes. It's pretty much all that's required.
And seeing right there, just how strong Rhetorus is of a Hoff. But on the other side, Vector is out with this thing, and he does take a disc jump, and he's got 820 health. He's heading out, and there are bullets flying everywhere. You can hear the tinks left and right on his armor, but he's on the stand, and there is another easy cap right there, or so it seemed.
Man, and I was watching Mystical Rush, who was chasing him, and he almost got a beautiful MA right off the start, but it did not connect, and Vector able to take it all the way back to his base and get the cap, giving him a 2-1 lead, here on map number 1, Dangerous Crossing. So I'm watching the Epidemic side right now. They have, and keep in mind, folks, that Epidemic is actually running 4 on defense. Mystical Crush seems to be one of those, you know, push out defense and shut down at least one member of their offense. While LL Blue Jay, it looks like, is playing more of an on-stand offense, trying to keep their Hoff and stuff alive. Vector coming in for a grab. Lots of fire on that flag stand. He misses again! Oh, my goodness! You are fired, sir!
Oh, man.
I tell you what, if it's good news, I buy you lunch. All right. You are fired!
And we have just started a new freakyism.
Yes. You're fired.
You are fired.
Meanwhile, Vector moving along. He is coming in for a cap route. He's still about 20 out. As watching the offense here, looks like Intronox is on that flag stand, but boom, he goes down. Mystical Crush with a disc to the face. Merv shots coming in. Mystical Crush knocking him down. Merv's on that flag stand now as Vector's coming in for a grab. That last mortar missed, and that flag is open, but he gets body blocked?
Yep.
He got body blocked. I didn't see who got him.
I think it was Blue Jay.
All right, Blue Jay gets the body block on Vector, so no dice there, but Vector's going to try to pick this flag up, but he gets dissed on the flag stand by Mystical Rush, and the flag is going to be gently placed back on that flag stand. So ZFC still has the lead, 2-1.
Yeah, and you actually saw quite a few of the ZFC guys, and just as I say that, heading over field, and Demitsu was one of them, and he just tries to llama grab that thing, but yeah, boom, very well.
DJ Faith just shoved a missile up his butt. And here comes Intronox in a light, and he gets body blocked by Mystical Rush. I don't even think Mystical Rush knew that he body blocked him. He might have gone for the body block, but he was actually looking at the flag. Convict coming in for Epidemic, but he goes down. And Cloud's going to go ahead and place that puppy back on the flag stand. Here comes Vector in a shoulder, launching grenades on that flag stand, but once again, he runs into 2 people. So no dice there.
And we can see the clear coming in a little late, so it feels like ZFC is kind of they're kind of off their game a little right now.
A little rusty. We got some Merv spam going off from Lion GG onto this ZFC flag stand. One inventory station is down, but Redrus and the other side inventory is still up and doing fine. As you see Convict way off in the distance there behind Lion. As Trism looks like he's trying to clear the flag, but looks like he is it a brute actually. As Vector out with it for ZFC, but no source. Beautiful shot. Meanwhile, Convict coming in, he gets body blocked by Cloud. Beautiful job by the LDs tonight, getting all these body blocks.
Yeah, and if you're watching right there, Redrus actually had him down to 1 sliver of life right before Cloud body blocked him, so he was dead pretty much no matter what he did there.
As we watch some midfield pickup here from ZFC trying to move this puppy across the map, and here comes Lion from behind, in front, and Blue Jay coming in from behind. He goes down. Curious George picking it up. Here comes Mystical Rush, misses the conk. Flag is still going. He doesn't have any life. Flag goes down. Lion GG is the only one there. Gets a grenade. Boom! Brings him down, but Demitsu is there as Intronox trying to come in for a grab, but they body block each other. As Intronox now coming, incoming DJ Faith, the Hoff is caught up. Here comes Epidemic DJ Faith, no dice, Intronox right there. No!
That was so close.
Chambers with an MVP snipe shot gets the kill before the return is made, and just beautiful flag play by ZFC, and there's Curious George one last time, gets body blocked by Cloud just for good measure, and caps that puppy up. So ZFC pushing it. It's now 3-1.
Yeah, and this is turning into quite the close game, or at least I would like to think so, but we'll see what Epidemic can come back with. There is still 15 minutes left on the clock, so anything can happen at this point.
Well, this is definitely one of the better DX maps I've seen. I haven't seen a lot of close games outside of pubs in DX, simply because there's more of them, but...
Right.
DX is usually one-sided, and it's usually in the strat, but if you run a D-strat, it allows you to keep it tight.
Yeah, and this you would think this would be an epi map, but you know, ZFC is showing that even with the you know, the 3D that they're running, that they're able to hold everything down, and you know, obviously epi runs a very light offense, so they really don't have to do a ton to keep things going.
Yeah, anyway, we were watching Internox on that flag stand. He's in a soldier. Take a little bit of damage from Source, the sniper. Here comes Convict and DJ Faith right behind him. Bring him down. And they're going to go ahead and return this puppy as soon as the defense is reset. But Dimitsu is on that flag stand just chilling there, waiting for it. Mystical Rush trying to bring him down. He's not got a whole lot of life left. He's about to die, and there he is. Mystical Rush getting the kill on Dimitsu. And it looks like both offenses are kind of resetting now, as it's kind of some dead time right now.
Yeah, so we do see Vector coming in on a solo route. He's about 10 seconds out right now, and I don't see any clear. Internox is kind of rushing in here, so he is trying to do some solo clear on it, but Vector has taken some damage already, and he is looking like he's going to die before he ever hits the stand. Yep.
Yeah, Source did his job well. He got a couple of shots off just as right before he cleared the hill and got that last shot on him. So Source keeping that flag secure. Convict coming in for Epidemic. That flag stand is almost clear, but no! Rhetorist, boom, and the fatty gets the kill. Meanwhile, on the other side, it's picked up and dropped. I think he was conked. Down the hill it goes, and it's going to be right there, and DJ Face swoops in for that return. So no dice once again, and here we go, resetting.
Yeah, we had a two fatty run right there. Both a Jug and a Brute were trying to run that thing downfield, and did not stand much of a chance against all those chasers right there.
Not exactly, nope. As watching, well, I just saw Vector. Where'd he go? There he is. Vector's kind of set up for a static route right now, and they're going to try to get this timing down a little better. As here comes, who is that? Dimitsu. He's actually in a Pathfinder coming across. Now let's see what he say. Actually, it looks like he might be on.
Nope, he swapped out to a fatty suit, so he was just.
There he is. Going across quickly, Convict with a grab, but he goes down, and it looks like they're gonna go ahead and return this puppy. That's secure.
And it looks like they are changing things up. Vector came in and he tried to do an inf grab, but it did not work out. He ran into DJ Faith, the Hoff, right at the last second, and that was the end of that right there.
Yup. As well, that failed. Internox coming in from the other side. What is he in? He's in a soldier, dropping some grenades on that Hoff, trying to at least, but he's going to be taken down almost immediately. Actually, he killed DJ Faith, so I guess
there's something to it.
Successful, but complete wrong timing.
Indeed.
And watching Lion GG coming across for Epidemic. And what is he? He's in a Raider, just kind of NJ5 spamming, trying to get Rhetorist on that flag stand. He's in that Doombringer.
But it looks like Clout took him out pretty handily there, and Convict is inbound. He's got some decent speed to him, but I'm pretty sure Chambers, he's already sees him coming, and there's bullets flying. Oh,
Trism is actually right behind him. Convict has no health. Here comes Trism. He's going to hit the stand with full life, but Rhetorist is still there, and boom, brings him down. Meanwhile, ZFC Vector is gone. Halfway across midfield, and he's still at 900 health. And boom, coming up to his flag stand, there's going to be no one there. ZFC is going to go up 4-1 now. My goodness, people must be screaming about their Shaz Bucks now.
Yeah, this is turning into a game that most people, after seeing how Epi has performed in the last few games, has not expected. But you know, there is a reason why ZFC was one of the seeds for this tournament, and they are showing it right now.
Indeed. And Epidemic asking if there's another server. Don't know why.
They seem to have the ping advantage to me.
Yeah, I mean, Curious George got 120.
Their Mumble is dead. That's what's going on.
Oh, that sucks.
That's not good.
Nope.
Well, it's not the pub Mumble, because that's what we're in right now. So things are nice and happy here.
Yeah. Well, that might make a difference. We might see a third map if they're able to come back in map 2. Or in the last 10 minutes of this map number 1 tonight, the flag was picked up by ZFC and it's out, but LL Blue Jay is going to go ahead and return that puppy. And we got some mortar spam going off right on the ZFC flag stand. Beautiful shots by Trism right on the money. Rhetorist is down to about 40%, I'd say. The mortar spam is so perfect that both inventory stations on the sides are still up. There goes one of them. And Trism is coming now in to get Rhetorist a little bit more, but where'd he go? No, he ran into Clout.
And
Clout
that's
brings
pretty
him
much
down.
the end of that.
Indeed.
On the other side, we don't really have a whole lot going on right now. It does kind of feel like the ZFC guys, probably just because of the poor timing and them being rusty, you know, it feels like there's really not much crash happening or anything at all. But you do see some fat coming in. Demitsu is over here harassing, and there's some Merv coming in from the other side. So I expect
here comes Vector for a
there
grab
he
at
is.
the flag stand. Boom! He actually gets out clean. Vector, 820, take a little bit. Oh, he takes a snipe shot, brings him down to 457. Meanwhile, the flag was picked up, but he ran into the Hoff flag return, and here comes Vector past midfield. Snipe misses. Mystical Rush and Blue Jay, they're not in Pathfinders, they are in Soldier, and they're not going to be able to bring this puppy home, and it's 5-1 now in favor of ZFZ. And meanwhile, Intronox, boom! He's in a Soldier, and he's just going to pick this puppy up and go. Took a little bit of snipe fire from Source, drops him down to 7-11. Oh, mid-air toss, come on. Oh, you guys suck. Intronox coming across. Freaking fail, man. Esports. Intronox coming across 6-1. Yes, maybe. Boom. It is.
And this is starting to look very similar to what we've seen from Vex. Is, you know, they just keep running these trains on him, and here comes Vector again, and he gets out with it kind of, but he splats all over the Hoff, and that's not going anywhere right there.
He got 10 health. Flag goes down, and it might hop down. Oh, it might. Oh, nope.
Nope, not going anywhere. I think Mystical Rush has got that pretty well locked down, and Vector says epic inventory station. That was very nice.
Yeah, I didn't have a whole lot of health either. Watching over here on the ZFZ side of things, Convic is about 10 seconds out coming in as Trism trying to, there's the recharge, he's going to come in right behind him.
So yeah,
here
it looks
comes
like
Convic, but there's no offense over here.
And Cloud is right on the stand, and
oh my goodness!
He just swishes right through.
648 took a little bit of chain gun fire right there, but he's still moving. And he's trying to get out of there. He's going to take a very wide angle back to his base. They're going to be able to cut him off here.
And you see Cloud closing in on him.
Curious George picking it up, going down the first hill here. Mystical Rush right on him. Boom, he pancakes at the bottom. Cloud is going to be right there. He's going to put it off just past Cloud. Cloud almost gets the MA return, but no dice. DJ Faith going to pick it up. Oh, here comes Demitsu. Not going to get it. Cloud swoops in. Not going to get it. Source goes down. LL Blue Jay coming in for the grab. He's going to get it. Intronox is right there waiting for it. Here comes Epidemic. Blue Jay for the cap hit 6-2.
And we're finally seeing some life out of these Epi guys. It does seem like the, oh, there goes Vector with it. But he's only got 56 health, and he just gets chained out. But yeah, it looks like maybe the comm issue was part of what was going on. So we'll see if that turns the tide here and if they can hold on. But right now, you know, 4 cap deficit and you know, 6 minutes left. They've got to do some serious work to really get things going.
Yup. Indeed they do. And ZFC just cleaning up the Epidemic offense right now. And over on the other side here, Cloud. Oh wait, not Cloud. Okay, Convic for Epidemic is leaving. Here comes Vector. He's still about 10 out, but there's plenty of offense from ZFC on this flag stand. Right now, it just seems like... I don't know, ZFC is just owning the flag stand right now.
Right, the you know, the D stack of Epidemic just can't seem to hold off the... Oh wow,
boom.
Nice.
Yeah, beautiful shot. He was chained down to about half health. Here comes Curious George trying to pick it up. He's in a fat suit, and he's moving. He's still at almost full health, getting chain gun down almost immediately. 411. He's going to try to toss it off. It's up, it's over, and Mystical Rush is going to return that flag. But Intronox has the flag in his Soldier coming right down the other side, and DJ Faith is all the last hope they have. Boom! Oh my gosh, it didn't hit him. Oh, 1400, he's still at full health, and here he comes. We're going to see some major crash from Epidemic. Here comes cap number 7, the Conks, the explosive nitrons miss flag stand.
And he misses the flag stand at the end, but he does finally get the cap. So, yeah, 1-0 in favor of CFC after a rather quick map, all things considered. And, you know, a cap out right there is... it's kind of foretelling doom for the next game. All right, so we are going to Katabatic. We have finally rotated over here, and looks like ZFZ is going to have the Diamond Sword side, so D is a little bit easier on Blood Eagle, as the Fable has told us, and Epidemic, as Freaky said, may have the edge here, just because it is going to be a little easier for them to hold down their stand than last game, and the other side has so many blind routes that, as we've seen with Convict in the past, he can pull off some amazing grabs that are just... you sit there and wonder how he got out with it. So it will be interesting to see how they're clear and everything happens, but I think this one is really going to come down to the snipers, as per usual, with these teams, and how good their spotting is and how well they can stop these cappers.
Yeah. Looks like they're trying to figure out some roster stuff. They might be... oh, it looks like Source's ping is back down to 108, so that's good.
Alright.
Helm to 108.
Helm to 108.
Oh. Yeah, I just pulled that reference.
Oh,
where'd
freaky.
that come from?
Oh, freaky.
Oh, my goodness! Helm to 108. Helm to 108.
Helm to 108? I'll just start echoing whatever you say when you do that, Freaky, because it's, it just adds so much to the cast. It really does.
Oh, God.
We love you, Freaky.
Yeah, Pixelman got it first. Woo-woo.
There we go.
Oh, my goodness.
Alright, so it does look like Epidemic has their guys in here. LL Blue Jay came in, and it looks like we have got the GG brothers in here as per usual, and we will see what they end up running, because it does seem like the 5D stack thing that Epidemic is so well known for does not really work very well with these rules, and hopefully, you know, they'll do the 2-cap thing, because that will be very, very good on this map, and there are just grenades everywhere. I'm just watching this. I feel so sorry for Rhetorus right now. He just got mangled all over that stand.
So, when I read the words smoking kiwi...
okay.
The first thought that popped in my head was a sexy kiwi bird. Like, you know, fake lipstick and, like, sticking her butt out.
Okay.
The next thing that popped in my head was like roasting it over a fire.
So what you're saying is you have the hots for a kiwi bird.
3, 2.
And then I'm gonna set her on fire and eat her.
Okay. And that is as far in left field as I think we can get right there. So.
Yes, sir. And we have game time. Run down the rosters real quick.
All right.
Okay, so who is smoking kiwi? What's
That's
his normal
Esteban.
name?
That's Esteban.
Is it Esteban or Esteban?
I'm not going to debate that right now.
Okay, Esteban. LL Blue Jay, Mystical Rush, Source, Trism, Lion, Convict, and DJ Faith for Epidemic over on Blood Eagle. And over on Diamond Sword ZFC, Dimitsu, Smoky Kiwi, Curious George, Kudos, Rhetorus, Chambers, and Implosions. Entering this puppy.
There's a name that we have not seen in a while in comp, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he does, because Implosions was the chaser for ZFZ for a good long while, and
boom! Smoky Kiwi gets Esteban, sorry, gets out with the flag, but he got conked right on the flag stand. Flag is out. Looks like Kudos tossing some mortars on that puppy. Mystical Rush. Oh, he thrusts up and over the flag. He's gonna go ahead and really quickly return that puppy. So both flags are now back at home.
Yeah, both flags were moving pretty much at the same time. These guys have kind of worked out the kinks, it seems, and they are on top of their timing very, very well right now. And it is going to get, it's going to be a very close game. I don't think last game was a very good indicator of what's going on. And if you look off in the distance, Convict and Trism are both running a route. Convict's going to be there in about 3 seconds here. Trism's probably about another 10 out. And Lion GG is on the stand in fat, doing some harass, and looks like they're actually running 4-0. So this is something we haven't seen Epi do in a while. But here comes Trism, and he... and he small kiwis it right there.
Oh my
poor
goodness. Man. So I just like to point out, I just checked the channel. We had 633 listeners, and that's by far the most I've ever had.
Yeah, we had over 700 for the finals of the qualifiers, but yeah, definitely a great turnout tonight. So thank you guys for showing up and watching some tribes tonight, and hopefully it'll continue to get more and more interesting as the night goes on. So we will see what happens.
Yes, indeedy. Esteban grabs that flag, but he gets conked on the flag stand once again, and the flag is returned. So neither team able to break each other's defenses right now. Looks like both gens are down. Big surprise there. Rhetorist on the flag stand. Here comes the hop. Oh, we got 2 mortars landing on that flag stand. Here comes Convict. He did get sniped. Boom, he's through though. He's out. Oh, Chambers pokes him in the butt. The flag goes down. Trism in a fatty. He's not going to get here. He goes down. Chambers looks like he's going to go set this puppy back on the flag stand.
And if you look at way out here, Source is actually camping one of these routes. Just to stop it from coming in, and as I say that, there goes Esteban. He got wise to it, and he is running now a different route where he's not going to get hit at all from Source. So this may spell trouble for Epidemic here. And here comes,
and he's in a soldier.
Yep, and here he comes, and he gets out with it.
He is off into the races, completely clean. 1204. First snipe shot did miss. Not the greatest spot. Oh, up and over, still full. 1204, chain gun fire. No one's hit him yet. There we go, finally. As he comes down onto the flag stand. Here comes Trism from the front. Oh, he misses the flag. And just like that, Esteban going to cap that puppy up. Here comes Convict from behind. He's in a soldier. They see him. He's through clean. 610. He's off to the races. 521. Chambers with a snipe shot, and boom. Both snipes hit. He goes down. Looks like Implosions is going to go ahead and return this puppy. So 1-0, favor of ZFZ.
Yeah, and that camping that route was a good choice by Source until Esteban got wise of it, and then it, like I said, spelled disaster for them because that let them get that first cap out very convincingly, and Source is still out there.
Well, here comes Esteban. Right down the. He's going to be running right into Source here in just a second. Unfortunately.
And
he sees him.
He does see him.
He does see him indeed, but his recharge is back up, and he does not have the right. Oh, he has a horrible angle for the shot. Here comes Esteban, completely clean, and that flag stand is completely clear.
And he kiwis off his own teammate.
Oh, man, he looks like well, actually, I think it was the inventory station that blocked him, but he's still able to get out with it. Don't know how. He's going to punt it off just past midfield there. Looks like Implosions is going to pick this puppy up. Here comes DJ Faith and LL Bujay for the grab. Implosions is going to be against Dist in the back. Here comes Demitsu, and Chambers gets the kill on LL Bujay. Here comes Demitsu for the cap. Mystical Rush not going to get it, and Chambers is just sniping people. Holy crap!
Yeah, Chambers is literally, he's sniping out every chaser that comes in, and he's just waiting for anyone to come, hauling down midfield, basically no health, and he just goes pop, 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 free kill, free kill.
Freaking Star Wars up in this.
And looking at the kill board here, Chambers has actually only got 8 kills, but I think he got most of those kills right there.
That was ridiculous. So we are reset here, 2-0, favor of ZFC and Epidemic. What's happening?
Yeah, it seems like they've just completely lost their mojo tonight, and against a team that basically has not played in like 3 weeks, as far as I'm aware. I haven't seen them do just about anything, and they were actually supposed to play a scrim against Mono right before this game, but they canceled that too. And here comes, ooh, squish. Esteban right on the flag stand, just squish. Ouch.
Yeah, ow. LL Blue Jay and DJ Faith on that flag stand.
So this is something fun. Veer says that Epi is losing on purpose to send him down to 1 Shazbuck. That is the whole reason that they're losing, is just to spite Veer.
Down to 1 Shazbuck.
Oh man,
that's great. Oh, that's hilarious. Well, Source has switched up his spot, it looks like. He's moved back to the original old spot, the little left tower there. And if he was looking, he'd see Esteban coming in right now. And he didn't see him. Still didn't see him. Here comes Esteban.
But it's not gonna matter because that flag actually got tossed inside. Oh, wow!
They tried to get it out. No dice.
Very nice attempt by ZFC right there. That was extremely well coordinated. It just didn't quite pan out. Tossing that flag right out of there and having Esteban adjust his route to try and grab that thing right through. That was impressive. But yeah, unfortunately, did not pan out.
No dice.
Exactly.
Watching Trism for Epidemic. He's in a Pathfinder behind the enemy base, coming in fast. Convict, he's about the same, coming from the exact opposite direction. They're coming down at the exact same time. This is a pretty thing of beauty. Here he comes, both of them. Convict is the one getting sniped. No one sees Trism, and he's off. 656, beautifully timed by Epidemic. Chambers is down, and he is gone. 303, here he comes. Back onto the flag stand. Can he get this cap? No, he gets chain gun down by Implosions. Flag is down. It's underneath the bridge. Here he comes. Here comes Implosions. Right over it. He's got a sliver. He goes down. Flag picked up by DJ Faith the Hoff. Here comes Esteban from behind, but they get the cap.
And he whiffs the flag. Oh.
Wow. You are fired.
You are fired. We're going to have to make a ringtone of that one.
Oh, man.
Good crash by Vex, though. I mean, Implosion, literally, he got that thing. He got the kill, and he got all the way over.
You mean ZFZ?
Or, I said Implosions, didn't I?
You said Vex.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Eh, it happens. That's where Implosions came from, so...
Yeah, I guess yeah, I'm so used to Vex being on Implosions.
I mean, apart from, my break was back when he was still on Vex, so... That's what I'm used to.
Yeah, so I guess it's, yet again, another Freudian slip.
Watching Lion GG, trying to bring down Implosions, not going well.
Oof. And Rhetorus right there saw Trism coming in, and he was at full health, and then he was dead about 2 seconds later, so vicious Chenka.
Lion gets the kill on Implosions. Able to come out. Here comes Convict. I don't think they see him, and he's off. We're getting chain gun down from behind. Lion GG is behind him, but here comes Implosions. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Here comes a bolt. Here comes, he's down to 57, and picked up by LL Blue Jay at midfield. Implosions is still there. He is a sliver. Here comes Demitsu, bolted to the face, tosses it off. Who's there? Kudos trying to come in from the other direction. He's coming. He might get the return. No, he goes down. Flag is out, and Epidemic might be able to tie this puppy up. Here comes Esteban for the grab. He's going to get there before anyone else. He gets through completely. Oh, fail.
And here you see the ZFC crash coming in. Demitsu and Implosions are both here, and Mystical Rush is going down. Demitsu's on this, and ooh, just barely misses it.
That sucks. Esteban, meanwhile, is off. He's coming down now. LL Blue Jay and Convict giving chase. He's got 440. But moving along, he's actually out racing them now. He's back. Demitsu is there to cover him now. And we have our first flag standoff tonight.
And yeah, that was...
Can't believe we didn't get one for DX. Holy cow.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising, but that was they showed a very convincing play on DX, and I guess it's really not that surprising, I suppose, just because they are they are showing that they even though they are rusty, they can still do pretty well.
Indeed, and it looks like ZFC's offense is going to get there before Epidemic's offense. As we're watching him now.
And I only saw Lion GG over there, but yeah, they are going to be they're much quicker. So we will see how this works out for ZFC and if they can break the D of Epi on this standoff here.
I'm actually watching over here on the ZFZ side now. Epidemic, Convict, and Lion GG have surrounded them. Here comes DJ Faith from on top. And just kind of a pincer action, and they chose to go after one. It's not going well. He goes down. Flag is out. It's going to be returned by Convict. Here comes... Oh, the flag dropped on the other side by Chisholm, but Mystical Rush has it now. Mystical Rush coming away. Esteban trying to get a mid-A conk on him. Not going to happen. And boom, the entire Epidemic team is now on that flag stand. And here comes Mystical Rush. He's going to toss it off. Oh, no, it goes over the pace. Oh, no.
And here comes Implosions.
Here comes Implosions. Here comes boom. Shot in the face by Source. He also got Curious George. And boom, it's tied up 2-2.
Very, very strong showing by Epidemic there. It's, I mean, tremendous fortitude in the face of, you know, tossing that thing over the stand and giving ZFC the time that they needed to crash down, but still managing to convert that. That was a little scary right there.
And yeah, Veer in chat saying, "I'm back in it, baby." It's 2-2, and we still have 12:40 remaining on map number 2 tonight.
And we have a game.
We do indeed, but can you imagine if ZFC pulls this one out, how ridiculous map 3 is going to be? I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of rooting for ZFC now because I want to see what each team are like, whatever, and just goof off.
Well, every
what kind
map,
of crazy stuff we'll see.
well, every map is worth a point to them, so you know, it determines whether or not they actually move on to the final bracket to win the $2,500 that is in this tournament. So they're going to go for every single point they can get, and I don't think either team will relent in the third map, regardless of what happens here.
Watching the offense from ZFC coming in. Poorly timed, once again. Capper came in kind of solo before the rest of the offense, and all 3 defensive members, well, minus Source, we're on that flag stand ready for him. So, no dice there for either team. A little bit of a lull in the action here on Epidemic, map number 2 tonight. ZFC did take map number 1. Was it 7-2?
It was 7-2. It was a cap out in 20 minutes. So yeah, they had a very strong showing on map 1, and Epidemic did have some comm issues, so we're not sure how much that played into them capping out on them, but we are seeing that, you know, maybe it did play a decent role because they are doing some good work here. And oh, nice conk by Mystical Rush there to prevent Esteban from getting out with that flag, but Convic is out on the other side with 52 health.
Yeah, 52 health. Implosions was getting dueled by, I believe it was Trism at the time. He went down before he could get any shot off, and he came across, and the Hoff chained him down to like 200. And then I think it was the sniper. Chambers got him down to 52, but he gets it all the way back. He dies on the flag stand. Dimitri gets the kill, and Epidemic takes the lead 3-2.
For the first time in this match right here, so it's got to be a you know, a sigh of relief for their team to actually be up for the first time here, and you know, they're kind of rallying back because they have they've actually gotten, you know, 3 consecutive caps here. I believe they were down 2 right at the beginning. So
they were.
They are they're baring their teeth here, and they are going right at these guys.
As here comes the Epidemic offense, Lion GG in a brute, going right after Rhetorist, dropping some fractals on that flag stand. Implosions gets there just in time as he goes down, but here comes Convic for a grab. Trism is about 20 seconds behind him. There's no one on the flag stand, but Implosion sees him, conk, boom, it goes down, hops up and over, takes a huge bounce off the rocks in front of the gen room. As Trism is going to try, I don't know if he's going to change his route or what, but Implosion is going to defend that puppy out in the field. Rhetorist back on that flag stand, it looks like. No, he's going to drop it. Here comes Implosions for that return, and Trism is going to have to K out. Actually, no, he decides I want to kill Implosions, tries to go after him, but Chambers says otherwise, and there he goes. K's out, and they're going to go ahead and reset.
And on the other side, we had Esteban come in, but DJ Faith just stepped right in front of him and let him kill himself.
Apparently they're playing a drinking game.
Who, Epidemic or?
No, they're in chat.
Oh,
there's a drinking game. There's a couple drinking games where I'm involved. It's rules when you're listening to me cast, I guess.
I see.
And now there's a new one. Whenever I say boom, take a drink. Oh man. It was, what was it? Drilled whenever I do Ric Flair. Yeah.
Well,
there was a whole rule set.
Here you have it. Freaky contributing to the cirrhosis of the country. So, very well done.
Bring it on. Watching the ZFC offense doing a number on the Epidemic side over here. I don't see the cap. Oh, here comes the capper right over the turret. Here he comes, flag stand. Boom! He gets drilled on the flag stand. Takes a drink. Drilled on the flag stand, but Dimitsu's going to pick it up in a Raider. He's in a Raider. He gets drilled, though. He goes down. Mystical Rush going to defend this puppy Trism there as well. And that is well under control. As we go over to the ZFZ side, it's just kind of crickets over here.
Yeah, it looks like you know, most of the pushers are getting shut down, but Lion GG is coming in, so I expect to see Convic. Yep, there he is off in the distance, starting his route, and Convic is just going to do a little harass, dual implosions for a little bit, and Convic is cutting his route a little short, it looks like, and he is coming in.
And implosions, oof. Lion went right after Chambers, and implosions started to duel him off, and Chambers just skied to the other side of the hill and poked him right in the face.
And the gens did just go back up for Epidemic, so I expect to be seeing a Shrike in the air very momentarily here.
Oh, kudos. Coming in for ZFC, launching some mortars right on the flag stand. Here comes Esteban once again too early as the flag goes down. No one's out there, though. Kudos might try to pick this up out of the field. Source brings down Esteban, and Kudos is all alone over here. Dimitsu is actually could have re-picked that puppy up, but Kudos decided he wanted it. Everybody trying to be the hero, and he's not going to go anywhere. He gets conked. Flag is out. Mystical Rush is right there. He's going to go ahead and return that puppy. 3-2 in favor of ZFC here on map number 2, Epidemic.
Yeah, and right now, you know, it's really going in favor of Epidemic. It does feel like ZFC has kind of stopped the train that was running all over them as this map started getting underway, but it's kind of come to a lull, and you know, there has been some flag movement, but now the flags have really gotten past midfield after that last cap went out, and hopefully we'll see ZFC or Epidemic switch something up and try something different, although Epidemic is doing double cap pretty regularly here, and it is proving very useful. But here's Trism right on the stand, throwing some fractals, and Convic is coming in right now. And he gets conked.
Beautiful conk. Beautiful conk.
And there goes Chambers, just picks him off with no problem. And on the other side, we do have Kudos doing some harass, and sure enough, there is a Shrike in the air, and
it's LL Blue Jay for Epidemic.
As per usual, as what we would expect to see him doing once that Shrike comes out, and gets a nice bird's eye view of the entire scenery here, and he's just going to repair that thing and go about his way.
Well, now that they have the lead and there's still 5:30 remaining, they went to their old strat of just de-stacking. They got their gens up in time and were able to, you know, they got a couple turrets out, they got a force field. Actually, I think just one turret, actually. I think that's all you're allowed to have in the new rule set. But
I believe it's 2, actually. You can have 2 turrets, okay. So 1 technician.
All right. Well, 1 force field out, 1 turret right now, right around that flag stand. So we might see the old school Epidemic happening as LL Blue Jay in that Shrike trying to get down the Hoff. The Hoff is hurting bad. Oh, he's got a missile on him. Oh, but Redderus has a sliver. Here comes Convic up and over. There's going to be no one in sight. He's gone. Oh, Implosions almost gets a beautiful conk, but it's not going to happen. Chambers just spawned. Wasn't able to get a snipe off, and Convic is gone. Beautiful job, 10-10. Here comes a Shrike. Oh, and ZFC has a Shrike. It's Dimitsu in that puppy, trying to run him down as Convic trying to get a few discs off. He's got 660, and Mystical Rush is right there trying to get him, and Redderus has grabbed the flag as, where did it go? Oh, there it goes. We have a flag standoff. Holy cow.
We do. Second one for the entire match so far, and right now this is highly in favor, and okay, it was just a pass off right there, but yeah, it's highly in favor of Epidemic right now because, I mean, all they got to do really is just sit pretty and, you know, wait out the next 4 minutes, keep sending their 2-0 like they're used to doing, and you know, hope that they end up getting a return, you know, get a conk. And from what I've seen, Convic has this insane ability to hit mid-air conks that is just terrifying. And it looks like Convic actually just took out Dimitsu's Shrike as well, so that's another knock on his belt right there.
Here comes Esteban, trying to get a conk on Trism, but no dice there. It looks like... I thought I saw another ZFC over here, but I lost him. Epidemic just taking care of business. They actually have 5 people back here, so they might be just running 2... let's see, Convic and
it's Lion usually that's on O, and they just came in and they just got cleaned up by the ZFC defense. So
alright, so they're running 2 Pathfinders trying to get a lucky conk while they just stack the defense here when they have the lead 3-2 with 3 minutes remaining. And Dimitsu is actually back in that strike, so this might be bad for Epidemic.
Yep, and you know, we know that Shrike can create a lot of havoc, and it can really make things go really south. Just pull your attention right off it, and then somebody sneaks up and throws a conch right on you, and there goes your flag.
Esteban going in alone, and he goes down. The Shrike trying to just get a few shots off as Kudos is coming up the other side. I don't think anybody sees him. Trism doesn't see him. Here comes a conch. That's a proxy, actually, I think. No, either that or EMP.
That was an EMP, yeah. Proxies are banned, so...
Okay, that's right. And I have a missile that's actually
floating in midair.
Yes. It's actually just the flames. It's not the missile itself. It's just the afterburn of it. And watching over here, over on the ZFZ side of things, and they got 3 guys on defense. Implosions, Chambers, and Rhetorist. And Convict and Lion GG are now coming in. And let's see if they can do anything here. As they're coming in, almost gets a conch off in Implosions, but Lion GG is all that's left now. Here comes a couple grenades. He's going to go down. So back over to the other side. It looks like Kudos is there, but he's the only one there actually. Here comes Curious George dropping some Mervs. Gets a disc off on Mystical Rush. Mystical Rush down to 50, but he just gets chain gunned down. Here comes a Shrike. Oh, man.
Yeah, and there is, I mean, there's just nothing getting past these Epidemic guys. I expect to see an Infiltrator coming out pretty soon here, and just as I say that, there is Esteban in Infiltrator with Sonic Punch and Reach. He is going to go for the sneaky return because nothing else has worked thus far, and might as well pull out all the tricks in the bag right now because you've got 1 minute and 30 seconds left to get a cap until this goes into overtime, and then all you got to do is lose the flag, and these guys are right on top of it. The Epidemic guys saw the inf on the scoreboard, and they switched over to a Raider with the Jammer Pack.
But here he comes, trying to come in from behind, gets a disc off, gets 2 disc off. Flag is still there. He's trying to get. Oh, this is gonna go bad! Boom!
And here comes Kudos.
Kujo's got a sliver. Boom! Dimitsu! Oh, Kudos gets the kill, but it would have ran him over anyway. Trism now picks it up. Here comes some Strike Fire, and they got 2 guys all over him. Here comes Implosions. I think they sent all their people on offense. As the flag goes down, it's there. Implosions trying to get it. He's gonna go down. Curious George there now. Oh, he almost gets it. So no dice. Oh, ZFC sent Implosions on offense that time. And they get the flag out twice, but no dice.
Yeah, and here comes Esteban again in Pathfinder this time, and I mean they've got 25 seconds. You know, this will go to overtime regardless of you know, the situation here. But then then the pressure's really on ZFC to not lose that thing. Looking on the other side, it does look like there is chain fire going on, and apparently it broke on my game. Interesting.
Well, I was, and we are now officially in overtime. Flag is out. Conked by Convict, and
there it goes.
Gets that return. Epidemic wins map 2, and the next map gonna be Blue Shift. Take over for like 4 or 5 minutes.
For 4 or 5 minutes. That's kind of interesting. Okay. Well, yeah.
That's about how long it's gonna take to get to the next map.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, a much stronger showing from Epidemic that time around. After they got 7-2 capped out on map number 1, and Convict right at the end there did get that return, and he was, you know, the one to end that map. And I'm not sure if it was a mid-air conch. I didn't catch it. I only caught him actually returning the thing. But we'll see what they're capable of doing in the next map, which is going to be Blue Shift. And as we've said earlier, it's going to be the second time that this has been played in comps. And the last time was Vex versus Epidemic, and Vex barely squeaked out a win over them. And it was incredibly close. It was 5-5 in overtime, and they barely got that win. And Epidemic put up a great fight. So we'll see if, you know, the advantage that Epidemic has of actually having played this map in comp goes to their advantage or not here, and if ZFZ can just adapt to it, because I am pretty certain they have not played this map at all. They may have practiced it a little, but I'm pretty certain they have not scrimmed it, so it'll be interesting to see what what ZFC can actually do here. And after they've lost one map to Epidemic here, I'm sure they do want another win here. They do not want to go down in the tournament with two losses right off the bat. That would be a kind of a rough start for them. But we'll see what they can pull off. And right now there are not 7 players on on both teams. Looks like they did sub out Implosions. Internox is actually in for him now, so it doesn't look like they're going to be able to do any chasing on this map. I think that's probably a good call, just because it is it's such a huge map, and despite the fact that there are these little booster things on the base right here that send you up to about 220 immediately, it's usually not enough. It's a very obvious path that you'll come across the base with, and you'll actually get sniped out pretty easily. So, I don't think chasing is a very good way to go on this map. So it's going to really break down to you know, can you hold the flag? Can you kill any of the offenses coming in, and basically just own the stand? If not, so. These guys are gearing up here, and it does look like DJ Faith, their Hoff for Epidemic, is not playing Hoff. Maybe they're just in these roles to start off, but we'll see what he switches into. And we've got 30 seconds to go until this starts here. And Freaky said that it could be 4 or 5 minutes. So anybody got a stopwatch? So yeah, there we go. Perfect timing.
Yeah.
I just finished my spiel right there.
5.
Oh, that was perfect.
3.
It was almost like we planned it or something.
1.
And here we go. We are
something.
live. And does look like DJ Faith does go back into Doombringer, so he is going to be playing Hoff. It was looking like they were going to do something a little different, but oops, I did not set my hotkeys. So take it away, Freaky, for 4 or 5 minutes. Sorry, I had to.
So, yeah. So it looks like Internox coming back in for ZFC, taking up Implosion's spot. And give a rundown of the rosters. For Epidemic, we have Lion, Mystical Rush, DJ Faith, LL Blue Jay, Source, Trism, Convict. It switched around me, I think. Clout, Chambers, Kudos, Redris, Internox, Esteban, Smoke and Kiwi, and Curious George for ZFC over on Diamond Sword. So Blue Shift. It's a very, very big, wide open map, and this giant tower in the middle with a giant hill kind of slows it down. You have to be going pretty fast to get over that hill.
Yeah, and looking over here, does look like the CFC guys are coming in on their harass. Internox is over here, Kudos is on the base, there's one guy out on the hill. So I expect to see a capper coming in pretty soon here, and it looks like the base is completely cleaned up. So, but it looks like Mystical Rush.
I see no capper.
Yeah, I don't either. So I'm not really sure if he got sniped out or what exactly happened there. But yeah, I don't see anyone coming in. So I think we should hop to the other side and see what's going on there.
I believe actually it was Esteban. He might have gotten sniped out or just ruined his route or something, but he K'd out, and he's left just about 10 seconds ago, so he's still a ways away. So we'll see if the offense can catch up to him. But actually, Trism and him are gonna pass right next to each other.
And here comes the offense for ZFC again. They're pushing out. Last time they had a very successful push, but you do see Esteban out in the wings there, coming in. He just got his regen, so the clear needs to be coming in pretty quick here, because he is about 5 seconds out, and he is moving. Oh, maybe not quite as fast as I thought he was. I thought he was going to come straight in there. But here comes Curious George and Internox, and he's on the stand, and he gets splattered all over it.
So no dice there, and this map is really big. It's you wouldn't get very far by just trying to Awama this home.
Yeah,
but,
this is, and there is a little bug in this map which I will not broadcast to the entire world, but it has been banned from use, obviously, in comps. So yeah, that would be the only way you could really get out with the flag and Awama. But again, banned in comps, so not happening.
I don't even know what it is. So, Curious George, still in an infiltrator for CFC, just kind of lollygagging around. They did hear him, though. Someone dropped a grenade, and he's going to just hop back down inside the gen room to
and here comes
recharge.
Convict. He is coming in, and Rhetorus sees him, and he just splatters him all over the stand, and he was already half dead by the time he hit the stand and just ran right into Rhetorus, so that was not going anywhere.
Watching the Epidemic side of things, I see Esteban coming in for a cap very fast. He's actually in a soldier. Here he comes, flag stand. The Hoff does see him, tossing all sorts of stuff. Oh, he gets dissed! Pushes him into the wall. He's trying to get out of there. He's got a sliver. He's going to get chain gunned down by LL Blue Jay and gets the MA return. Meanwhile, Itronox picking it up. He is actually in a soldier. Right off the flag stand, moving along. LL Blue Jay right there, going to hop. He's going to hop up and over the conch, but here comes another one. Flag goes down, killed by Mystical Rush, and Mystical Rush gets that return. So, no dice there. Both gens are down. Big surprise, and yeah.
Yeah, this is a map that, due to its size, is going to be it's going to be a little bit of a slower paced map. But Trism is coming in, and he's got some decent speed, almost 300. But he runs right. He actually runs into Rhetorus's butt. He was not even looking at him, and he splattered all over it. So
it's the butt fumble. He pulled a Sanchez.
But Convict is also coming in, but I'm pretty sure they've spotted him, because, yep, here comes the chain fire, and he is just getting mowed down before he ever hits the stand.
Clout gets him with a bolt. Ba-boom! So watching over here on the Epidemic side of things, Esteban way off in the distance. Intronox dropping some grenades on that flag stand, but GG Faith is still there. And that's all I see. Here comes Esteban. He has been seen, but GG Faith not going to be there in time. He's off. 800. He's off. He's over. Here he comes down into his route, and he's out of view of everybody. And he is going down towards this little city thingy here and moving along. Gonna take a little hop off the dome.
And right now we are counting out, or we are using the alphabet right now for whatever reason in chat. But yeah, Esteban has some good escort here, but Source comes up on the hill of the enemy base and gets the snipe to stop him. So let's see if they can make something of this play. But there are 3 ZFC guys here, and they are holding on to this thing pretty well. Source is pulling out that shotgun, and a nice pass off to Kudos as they just sort of run this thing back to the base. And we are going to see the first cap here, most likely. I do not see any crash coming in, and yep, there it is. 1-0 in favor of ZFZ.
Turtle!
That is pretty much what this map is. And the base actually kind of does look like a giant turtle if you look at it. I'm going to zoom out here and see, giant turtle. Sort of.
Sort of.
Had to do something with that.
I guess. Watching Esteban move along very quickly. He's running 300 in a soldier, and he is moving. What is Convict doing?
Oh, wow. And a snipe from across the map from Source. He already knows that Esteban is coming. So they know where he is, and they know his approximate time. I don't see Esteban getting out with this, but we shall see what they can pull off on the stand here.
Watching a very interesting route from Convict. He went all the way to the back hill, started, dropped all the way down, and double explosive nitron. He's going right for that flag. He's in a Pathfinder. Here he comes, but there is no offense there. He's going to be coming in alone and completely clean off the side. Takes the bounce. Taking a bad bounce, actually. Ruins most of his speed. But Esteban is already back to his flag stand. And Convict is not looking good. Rhetorus trying to chase him down. Chenga fire on him. 252. Still going, though. He's able to make it up and over the hill. Now he's got some cover. Here comes Kudos and Clout chasing him down from behind. Chambers picking it up for ZFZ. And he is moving. 148. One more shot will bring him down. He's going to put it off to Source, who's right there. And Source is going to pick this puppy up. Here comes Clout. Up and over. Incoming. Boom!
And Source. Wow.
Him in the face. Beautiful shot by Source. Here is George and Rhetorus and Kudos and half the ZFC team. He goes down, and Rhetorus swoops in for that return.
So yeah, a very impressive chase, very impressive crash by ZFC right there, and quite the snipe from Source to prevent that thing from coming in. I didn't actually think that he was in Sentinel when he got that pass off to him, but it just splattered the chasers all over his laser rifle.
But it was all for naught as the flag was returned and capped by Chambers. So now it's 2-0 in favor of ZFZ.
And with the pace of this map as it's going, that gap may only widen. So we will see what happens. Looking over here, it does look like Esteban is starting that same route, and I'm not sure if Source has spotted him. He does know he comes from that direction, and he's gotten out successfully twice. And there we go, he has spotted him, and he's starting to take shots at him. First one hits, second one hits, third one hits. Very nice, and a grenade goes out, and he's probably going to get cleaned up on the stand, but as I say that, he gets out with 161 health, so he is in dire straits, gets sniped once more, 27 health, and he's still going, but he does not have much left to go on here, and he's got to make sure not to hit anything wrong. I thought he was going to crater on that thing right there.
Source has more shots on him, 27 health, he just has to poke him! But he is back to his base, the flag is clear, and that thing is capped 3-0 in favor of ZFZ.
Yeah, very impressive that he actually managed to stay alive that long, and we've got a llama on the other side, and, oh, I thought they were going to try it right there. They did not, but Internox is going to go down pretty quick here, and Curious George, the last one left, he's probably not going to go for anything.
So, watching over here on the Epidemic side of things, cleaning up the offense for ZFC. Both gens are down. And yeah.
And yeah, it's
kind
of
a ZFC.
Kind of a little bit of a lull on the in the action right now, which is to kind of be expected with a map this size. But Trism is coming in. I'm not sure if he's capping in tandem with Convict now. It does look like Convict just started his route too, and they'll be in probably about 30 seconds thereabouts. So they're going to have routes coming in from both sides. So we'll see if they can stop it.
Esteban and Convict just stay past each other, and I know that Esteban actually called out Convict, so we'll see if he takes some damage. Meanwhile, Esteban coming in, he's taking his dish jump, but there's no offense on that flag stand. Drops a couple of grenades off. Oh, DJ Faith hopped off the flag stand in the last second to go to the inventory station. He's got 140. He makes it up and over the hill, and he's off out of view of Source, and he is to the races. Already past midfield. I don't think that he... Oh, here comes LL Blue Jay. He's got 74 health. Just one chain gun shot will bring him down.
But he's got his entire team right there, and
conked! Flag out! Blue Jay coming in for that return. Can he get it? No, he dies. Clout right there. And Kudos going to pick this up, but I don't see anybody from... Oh, Trism coming in, but Redder is going to splat him on the flag stand. And ZFC is going to take this now 4-0 on map number 3.
Yeah, and ZFZ is running away with this, even though they have not had the opportunity to really play this. They have they've taken this very commandingly, and Convict is inbound right now, but I do not see any clear for him whatsoever. He's going to come into a full flag stand, and this is going to be ugly. And Rhetoric does see him, and there...
Doesn't even get there.
He did not even make it to the stand. Rhetoric had him dead before he even set foot on their base.
As once again, Esteban and Trism passing each other. I'm not sure they saw Trism, but his regen got screwed up somewhere, so he's going to take it slow here. Oh! Tried to come in for a route that used the, the
little...
whatever. Yeah, the ramp. Haha!
There we
Sideways
go.
Ramp. That's what it's called.
And
so,
Esteban...
out.
But he did Kiwi on the side of the base, so this is not going to go anywhere. He lost almost 100 kilometers an hour there, and that kind of screwed everything up for him, and DJ Faith will get this return nice and easy.
Yep, Kudos on that flag stand, though. Trying to bring down LL Blue Jay. Curious George also on that flag stand. And Kudos is still alive, bringing down LL Blue Jay, so... Kudos is just owning this base. Curious George is still there.
And Convict with a front-to-side route, that's the second time he's actually gotten out with it, but he gets sniped immediately as he goes off the stand, and he just broke line of sight. But Chambers got one last snipe, and oh man, Chambers just put holes all over him there, and that was brutal.
Yep. Meanwhile, on the other side, a ZFC Internox to grab the flag, but he goes down as well, taken out by Lion GG, and LL Blue Jay is going to go ahead and return this puppy. So both flags are now back at home. We are at 12 minutes remaining on map number 3 tonight. 4-0 in favor of ZFC. The teams did split the map. ZFC took map number 1, Dangerous Crossing, 7-2, and Epidemic took map number 2, Catabatic, 3-2, and OT ended in a flag standoff. And Epidemic was able to get the return for the win.
And looking over here,
three.
Trism and Esteban just passed each other. Esteban was spotted, and it does not look like his regen got stopped, even though Source had a beat on him. And he's coming in right now, and he gets out with it clean with 960 health. One snipe nails him, but he's going 340. He hits a little bit of a bad bounce right there. Loses some good speed, but he is still heading in, and he's got some chase.
He has a missile on him.
He has a missile on him, and he's trying to use an Eagle pistol,
and
he gets it down. Nice. And
But
Convic is coming in.
route.
Convic is coming in, but he's not even going to set foot on the stand again, and looks like this is going to be cap number 5 unless Blue Jay can do something to stop this right here.
Well, I don't think they're going to be able to.
Oh, and yeah,
Yep. He's up. He's over here. He comes onto the flag stand. Source on the flag stand dies. Cap 5-0. Favor of ZFC now. My goodness.
Yeah, this game is all but over, despite the fact that there is still 10 minutes left. I honestly did not think there would be this many caps that got out in 15 minutes. I mean, it's a cap every 3 minutes here, which is on this map is pretty dang good considering how big it is and how long it takes to even set up one route.
Yeah. It's you better be coordinated, and right now ZFC is coordinated.
And yeah,
the map, and the map this big, you have to be coordinated.
And it's really showing that despite ZFC's lack of play, that they are very coordinated. They fell right back into their old ways. They had a hiccup on Catabatic, but on everything else, they seem to be just doing very nicely and being able to keep everything together very well. And Convic with that front to side attempt again, and it looks like they've pulled DJ Faith from defense. And we actually saw 5 offense for Epidemic right there, and they're just going to try and llama this thing home.
And Trism has it. He's going to disjump away. He's got a little bit of Shango fire coming in now from Clout, but he's moving away. But meanwhile, Esteban for ZFC has grabbed this thing, and he is gone. Full health. Now that they only had 2 on defense, and he's just gone.
And Trism right now, ooh. And Kudos just nails Trism with a bolt, thrusts right into that thing and gets the return. And Faith is Infiltrator on the stand right now, tries to do something with this, but just gets nailed right when he gets right on the ground. And this is cap number 6 right here, and things are looking grim for Epidemic here. It's looking like it's going to be a cap-out shutout.
This is rough.
Which I don't think Epidemic has actually had done to them in quite a while now. I don't remember the last time they were cap-out shutout on any map. They've always at least gotten it 1 cap, so nice feather in the hat for ZFZ here.
And my tribes just crashed.
Very nice, Freaky. Very nice.
That's what I get for checking the chat room. Is someone doing the dishes behind you?
Someone is doing the dishes, yes. At least you can't hear the train that comes by in my house right now.
That's awful.
So I would have all sorts of fun stuff. So anyhow, while Freaky reboots his game and gets back in here, we will see what's going on. Looks like Esteban's just started his route. He's heading out, and there's some clear Internoxes over here. So is Kudos. But it looks like the Epi defense just respawned, and they are coming back with a vengeance, and they are probably just going to splatter everyone all over the place. But Esteban, as per usual, actually he's running a different route this time, and we do have a Shrike out, and I'm guessing it's LL Blue Jay in that thing. Yep, sure it is. And Smoking Ninja, Esteban, comes in, and he gets conked by Mystical Rush right on the stand. Very nice save, otherwise that would have been pretty much the end of the game right there, and Esteban gets cleaned up by the turret. So their source code has not been what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it.
I have no idea.
Compromised, that's the word I was looking for. Couldn't think right there. So yeah, we've got a right now the pressure is all on Epidemic to get things moving, and you know they've got the Shrike in the air, so maybe that'll get things going. You know, you can get some caps off in quick succession, but it's only going to do so much if they can't close this gap. And you know, with 7 minutes to go, literally they have to get every single run right, and they're going to have to chain caps all the way to the end of this game. Otherwise, it is just not going to happen.
Yeah. They need at least 5 caps and a grab in 7 minutes.
Which on this map is all but impossible, and Trism does get out with it.
Trism completely clean. He's gone to the races, 900. Chambers missing his snipe shots, and he's moving along. He might get a snipe shot right here. Oh, but no, Chambers took too long. He's off. He's over. Past midfield. Boom! There's a snipe shot. Brings him down to 182.
But you look at the Blood Eagle stand, the Epidemic stand, and there is blue all over the place. And this is not going to end in a cap right here. They're going to have to play this nice and slow, which they do not have time to do. And they're just going to be llama after llama after llama coming out for ZFC, and they are actually running it down into the base to prevent it from going home. And a good call. And Clout gets the midair return right there. Nice.
And meanwhile, in the base, the flag was conked, and Curious George goes down. It looks like Mystical Rush is going to go ahead and leave that puppy right there. And, yeah, so it's 6-0 here, and not looking good for Epidemic.
Yeah, I mean, it's may not be safe to call it for ZFC right now, but it's extremely likely. There's about a 99.99% chance that this map is over.
Yeah. As watching the ZFC side of things, and I just see here comes their offense. Convict, it looks like Trism running double cap. DJ Faith is moving to the offense. Looks like he's running an imp. Here comes Lion GG up the middle in a soldier, trying to drop off some grenades on that Hoff. And he just steps aside. Took a little bit of damage though. He's down to about 65%. And here comes Trism and Convict right behind each other. Trism coming in first. Misses the flag. Here comes Convict. He's out with it. Took a lot of damage though. 122 and he's off. And he gets drilled in the butt by Chambers. Go figure.
Yeah, and with 5 minutes left, you know, this is pretty much done here. But they are holding on right to the end. They're not letting the 7th cap get out. They do not want that cap out shutout. So
nope.
Right now it's really coming down to a matter of pride more than anything else. Okay, so this is something that I gotta show. So Schwinn sends me a message here, and he says, "I thought that ZFC was going to lose, so I bet all my Shaz bucks on Epidemics. Can you refund them, please?" So Schwinn, thank you for
a lot of people tonight.
Yeah, so Schwinn, thank you for your Shaz bucks. I do appreciate them. I bet on ZFC. Very nice. I appreciate it.
And Convict out for Epidemic, 171. Chambers is going to get a shot off.
And there
gets
it
him
is.
with both shots.
And that
he hit him with both. Oh, jeez.
That man just does not miss. He is a robot, and against robots, that's what you need. But Blue Jay is here. Oh, he whiffs the flag.
You
are
fired!
Freaky, that has got to be your new little phrase right there that you're gonna hang on to. You are fired.
Oh man!
And here comes Esteban trying to put the nail in the coffin here with 3 minutes left to go to get this, but Mystical Rush is right there and gets the conk every single time. That guy is almost as accurate as Chambers is with those Nitrons versus Chambers' sniper rifle. So very impressive by that guy. It's a staple to their defense, to say the least.
Meanwhile, over here watching Lion GG dropping conks and. Wait, someone else is dropping it, not conks. Lion GG in a heavy, dropping some MERS on the flag stand, but Trism just going to pop up top here. Here comes Convict for a grab. Coming down his big route now, but Chambers does see him. It looks like he did get one shot off. And can he get another? Internox is right there. Boom.
That's not going to matter. He just gets splattered.
Nope.
And they're going to try and llama this, and that's not going to go anywhere. Yeah, as soon as that thing got off the stand, Chambers nailed him, and that was pretty much the end of that. So right now we are just waiting on the clock. Really, there's nothing to be done for Epidemic. They might be able to get one cap in for, you know, pride's sake, but Yeah, this map is pretty much over. It's just a matter of the
Poops
ending
and
score.
giggles.
Yep, exactly. We are just waiting to see what the score ends up to be and how things pan out towards the end here. And you look over at the Epidemic base, and there are brutes everywhere with these pistols, and you just hear this snap, snap sort of sound, and everything dies. And wow, very nice conk by Mystical Rush right there. Despite the pressure he was under, he's managed to get a conk off on Esteban and stop him from getting that last cap. So kudos to Mystical Rush.
Convict out with it. 11 health, but Chambers missed his last shot. He's going to have to... Convict has to learn to stay down below the... Oh, my God. Look at all that time. But Chambers got drilled by Trism, and he's off. So Convict for Epidemic coming back. Here comes that one cap. Oh, my God.
Chambers from across the map.
You sick bastard.
And Clout with the return right there. I cannot believe that right there. That has got to be heartbreaking.
Chambers, you sick, sick bastard. And keep in mind, he's skiing along. He's doing this not with the phase rifle,
with the
not
BXT.
with the other one. He's doing it with the BXT.
And he is just cleaning people up left and right. I mean, it is a little bit disturbing. Little bit disturbing.
Hacks, hacks, hacks. Just kidding.
Very well said, A4 Moondoggy, but I'm not going to repeat that on stream.
Yeah, I can't do that either. Well, I would, but this isn't my channel, so
yeah,
I can't.
We're slightly censored here, just not entirely. But Mystical Rush, yet again, with the stop there. That guy has been holding down the fort quite literally from this last cap going out, but again, all for naught. 30 seconds left and this game is over. I think both teams have sort of just resigned themselves, and there's no roots that are going to come through and get this this cap now. That flag.
One thing I'd like to point out, if you could bring up on the stream, is the score screen. Look at the kill difference. It is night and day.
Yeah, the ZFC guys did tremendously outfrag them. I think if you doubled the score of Epidemic, of all the kills, you might get the scores of ZFC. They just completely outfragged them. So, yeah, it was very clear who won that map. It was a very commanding performance, and let's see if we can get some of the guys in here for interviews and see what they have got to say.
Alrighty.
And Kudos says Skynet down.
Skynet offline.
So hopefully we'll get a couple of guys in here for interviews, and we can get their thoughts on the first match here. So I'm gonna throw it to the image screen, and I'm going to close Tribes, and hopefully some guys. There we go. We've got Trism in the waiting in the wings here. Hello, Trism. How are you, man?
Yo, I'm pretty good.
So that was kind of surprising. I think most people were expecting you guys to come out on top on that, and you guys on Catabatic did show a very commanding performance, a very good sense of control after going down a couple caps. But you guys have had a little experience playing on Blue Shift versus ZFZ, which I'm not sure if they have or have not. What was how were you guys feeling going into the third map there after taking one off of them and losing the first map?
Yeah, we were just having a lot of problems tonight. Like the first map, after it was 2-1, our comms died, so we didn't play. We played without TeamSpeak that whole map, trying to use VFF commands the whole game. And about an hour before the match, our Hoff Muji's SSD died, so we had to bring in DJ, and he usually plays clear or offense. So yeah, we weren't really full force tonight, but we gave it an effort. But we were feeling pretty confident going to Blue Shift. We were surprised that they came out that strong. We still had fun though.
Yeah, and just as you say that, here is Internox from ZFC. Internox, how you guys feeling tonight?
That's alright. I mean, it was fun to play with everybody. Normally, 70 to 112% of our roster isn't available and or is ping fucked, and tonight Everybody actually showed up. Kudos was here, Vector was here, picked up Implosion, so he got to play, and only a few ping problems. So for the most part, that was the most fun, just getting to play with everybody. We don't get to do that much anymore.
So on that note, seeing Implosions on the ZFC roster, how did that come about? I'm sure everyone is curious to see how he ended up there, so do tell us that story.
It's not much of a story to tell. There were a lot of chasers left on Vex after Hot Rod left us, and I'll just put a side note, Hot Rod left ZFZ, but there's no bad blood or whatever. Like, I love Wes, he's a good guy. So yeah, I mean, Clout's been having a lot of connection problems. He was, 250 earlier tonight. He was like 300 earlier. It's just been a lot of uncertainty there. And without Hot Rod to be back up, like, it was kind of it was rough. So when Implosions came to me earlier and said, like, hey, you guys interested in picking up another player? It seemed perfect. They're both great chasers, and they can do really well, especially kind of with their different play styles. So I mean, there's not really much to say.
Well, that's good. It's good to see Implosions back in comp play. He was kind of MIA for a little while there during the qualifiers, and we were expecting to see him come out on Exica, but we never did see him show up. So, but I want to get your guys' take on things here. Have you guys practiced Blue Shift at all? Because from your performance tonight, it doesn't seem like that you hadn't. So.
No. Kudos had never been in it before. That was new, and I think Curious George had been in it once in a pub. I've played 2 pugs maybe in it, but we've definitely never gone to it. I'm not actually sure it's in our private server lineup yet. I don't know. But we definitely haven't practiced on it. It's just one of those things where we kind of, I don't know, just started playing, and it did what it did.
So yeah, it's great to see you guys, back in action. I have to admit, I was a little worried that you guys wouldn't show up tonight. That was
so
kind
was
of,
I.
That was
I bet
kind
my
of
Shazbucks on Epi because I thought we weren't going to be here. Not really, but
So did
actually,
you and just about everyone else.
I waited. I legitimately waited to bet because I think most of our team felt pretty confident that if we actually had our roster and we didn't have a bunch of connection problems, that we would do. We'd play solid, and so I thought I'd wait till the end to bet, and then I noticed at 10:01 that it had started with 12 people in our Mumble channel, and I hadn't bet, so I kind of fucked myself over there.
I gotta watch the language a little bit. It's the main Drive Sin channel, but yeah, I understand your feeling. Trism, so yeah, you said earlier that you guys, you had Mumble issues. Was that for the entire map of Dangerous Crossing, or for how much of it was it?
Probably for a good 20 minutes. As soon as they went up 2-1, our Mumble or our TeamSpeak crashed.
Sorry to hear that, man. That happened to us too.
That's what you get for using TeamSpeak.
It's frustrating. You could have gone to like the Red Mumble or something. I guess you would have all had to come out of the game.
We did come here after the game, but we're just gonna try to use VFF commands. We were typing to each other, and then I typed like 7-0 when we were down to like. I think you guys have capped 5 times, and I just said go 7-0, and then we actually capped once out of that.
Sorry to hear that, guys. That's rough.
Well,
were your comms good on Kata and Blue Shift?
Yeah, they were pretty good. Yep.
Okay, that's good.
So yeah, looking forward here. I'm just gonna kind of take a peek at what is going to be happening for both you guys next week. Epidemic is going to be squaring off against 5150, which I'm guessing is Monomaniacs. They finally decided on a name, and and ZFC is going to be squaring off against Envy. So, Trism, why don't we start with you? How do you feel going into the game against Mono, or as they're called now, 5150?
Honestly, we are actually feeling pretty confident because those are basically all of our best maps. We played pretty much all of our worst maps tonight, and we're going to be able to play all of our best maps next week. So we're really excited for that. We're gonna have to kind of redeem ourselves after this one, but we still had fun tonight, and that's what it's all about, right?
That's exactly right, and that's why we're all here. We're here to have fun, and it's always great watching you guys play. Intronox, how do you guys feel going on up against Envy? They had a pretty good showing in the qualifiers, and they did make it into the Pro League. So, what do you expect out of them?
I mean, as is all of matches with ZFZ, it depends on whether we show up. If everybody shows up again, I'd feel very confident. But no, watch your Shazbucks. You never really know about us. We never really know. people show up like 5 minutes before the match and say, "Ready to go, loading up tribes again."
Yeah,
So-
I hope you guys do, because I really like your guys' roster. It's pretty solid to me, so
I do too.
I'd like to see how far you guys can go.
You know, we've been playing really well lately. We're, I think we played a map. The most recent scrim with Mono, I want to say we went 2-1, and they were all really close games. Vex took a scrim off us recently, but it was relatively close, and then we took the next scrim off them. I mean, I feel like we've got a good team, and all of those were without some of our players. So yeah, I think if everybody shows up, I think we can definitely give, if nothing else, everybody a run for their money. But you know, we just have to see what happens.
Well, that's great to hear. I really do hope to see you guys, you know, come back in full force, and you know, give everyone a run for their money, as you said, and hopefully we get lots of good games out of it, and hopefully we see lots of very cool plays, because we did see some tonight that were pretty good, and you know, it's always great to see old teams and new teams and everything like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw this off to through parting words and any shout-outs. Trism, you want to go ahead and start us off?
Yeah, shout out to my team. Shout out to Muji, even though his SSD died, you know. Sorry you couldn't make it, buddy. Hopefully you can watch the VODs and not cry too much. Our sponsor kind of let us down today, Diddley Servers. We're going to have a talk with them. TeamSpeak crashed. Goddamn. But GG's. Thanks for everything, guys. Thanks for casting. I'll see you next week.
All right, thanks for playing, Trism. It was great to watch you guys.
GG's.
Intronox, any shout-outs, anything you want to say in parting?
No, I mean, like, I'm glad we all were here. Glad Vector in particular showed up. Thanks to Epi for playing, at least. I know the new rules are kind of exactly against what you're programmed to do, and that's rough. And I mean that with only a little bit of sarcasm. Like, you know,
Only a little.
only a little. Thanks, casters. Not gonna lie, I was a little pumped up for my old friend Judge Doom to come back here. I heard 20 minutes before that he was going to be casting.
Yeah,
So,
he kind of he had something to take care of, and then he kind of just disappeared on me. So I'm not really sure where he went, but hopefully we'll get him in for another cast. I was looking forward to it too. I had a lot of visitors coming in and wanting to catch up with that guy. So
he's a good guy.
hopefully we'll see him in some future casts. I know how to get in touch with him now, at least. So maybe I can pull him in, and we
Just
can
say
get him
off
going.
him 3 times and he'll show up.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. Freaky, any parting words? Anything you want to? Any shout outs you want to do?
The only thing I have is, you know, if you guys want to do what we're doing, you know, stop by #IBN and IMIRC. We'll get you hooked up.
All right. So yeah, this has been Freaky and Helemar casting tonight's first game of the NATL group stages, and I'm gonna give you guys kind of a little thing of what's going on. Tomorrow we have Puppy Kisses versus Vex. It will be on this channel. It will not be me casting it. I'm not sure who it is at the moment, but we will see how it pans out. So tune in again tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern on this channel. And, you know, if you enjoyed the casts here, you know, follow this one and, you know, follow me on my stream, and you will be seeing lots more of this. And I do have one shout out for this. On Friday, we will be doing something kind of different. This is to the guys at Drunken Legends. We'll be doing sort of a beer mania thing, where we'll be doing crazy drunken shenanigans and that sort of thing. So, you know, tune into my stream on Friday, and we'll be doing that, and it's a lot of fun.
I might be joining you in for that one.
So yeah, you heard it here. We'll have lots of guys from Drunken Legends, maybe a few other guys showing up, and we will see you know, how much fun we can have. And yeah, so thanks for tuning in, guys, and come back and see some more, and have a good night.